What's going on, beautiful people? Thank you for tuning in and listening to my never-ending rambles and rants about the state of affairs of the world. I just got out of a cold shower. This is why you can see here, there's some water on my t-shirt. Not a t-shirt, shirt. And I thought, okay, Saeed, it's been a while since you've done a video on cold showers. This is one of those Saeed classics, How dare you, Saeed? You haven't made a cold shower video in a while. How dare you? So I thought, okay, you know what? I'll make a video on the benefits, the long-term benefits that I've seen in my own life since I started taking cold showers. To be exact, I started taking cold showers October 2014. It is January 2018. So you do the math. 3 years and 3 months, about relatively speaking here, 3 years and 3 months. And it's always good to look at a habit and look at it, what has it done to you long term? Because you could take a cold shower for a month, for 2 months, and 3 months, and then stop, like one of my friends, and then it's like nothing happened really. But, it's nice to see what happens if that becomes a habit and regular everyday part of your life. Okay, I'll start off with my immune system is stronger and I get sick less. And when I get sick, instead of the sickness really like putting me down and completely just knocking me out, it's usually a minor sickness. It comes in the form of a minor cold, not the type of sickness that knocks me down and I'm not able to do anything because of it. I don't get those sicknesses anymore, and thank God, right? You don't want to jinx this, but I also know because there's a bunch of things that I'm doing right in my life, and a major thing that I'm doing right to strengthen my immune system and my blood vessels and my organs is taking cold showers. And there are a lot of scientific studies that show how cold showers can help with your white blood cell count and really increase your immune system. Increase your immune system's ability to fight off foreign objects that are not harmful, that are trying to eat you up and shit. Okay? Definitely, I've been getting less sick. And even when the sickness comes, like, it probably, if my immune system wasn't strong enough, it probably would knock me out like a lot of people, okay? People in society are sick all the time, and I'm around them, so they're always coughing, they're always, it's like always some next level shit's happening there. But since I started taking cold showers, I felt stronger on the inside, on the outside. I felt stronger, man, immune-wise. But also because you have more oxygen. When this becomes a habit, you get up in the morning and you're in the cold shower, you increase over a long-term period, you increase your body's capacity to take in oxygen and make use of it. So that oxygen is what's helping you heal faster, recover quicker, get sick less, strengthen your immune system. And even when you do get sick, it's a minor sickness usually. It doesn't come in the form, like right now, I have a slight little bit of cold, right? But it doesn't prevent me from going to the gym and doing yoga and making videos and all of that. And I know where I picked it up. I picked it up from work. Everybody's sick there. Everybody's coughing. Everybody's calling in sick, blah, blah, blah. But I know because I take cold showers and I know, that immune response that I have, it comes minor and I can go on. Like I can still do everything that I usually do. So that's number one benefit. Number two benefit, and this one is mental, is I have become very comfortable with being uncomfortable. And I say this now with a lot of confidence. When I first started taking cold showers, the reason why I started to take them was I didn't even know about their health benefits. I had no idea what they can do. And I think when I make a separate video for the story of why I started taking cold showers, but the bottom line of it is I wanted to challenge myself. I wanted to get out of my comfort zone. I was going through this big phase in my life where it was all about getting out of your comfort zone. And I literally thought of the idea of taking cold showers, not because I read it somewhere or heard somebody talk about it, but because I was sitting in my room and I thought I want to do something uncomfortable, and I kept thinking of stuff, and cold shower popped up. So then I decided the next day to take a cold shower. Very uncomfortable. I remember first few showers that I would take, I'd have Eminem playing in the background, and I would like pump myself up for like 5 minutes, and I'd be looking at the water and I'd be like, fuck, 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 fuck. Now it's like, oh, fuck you, just turn it on, and it just becomes, it's habit now, right? And my body can handle it well. Really, being comfortable, being uncomfortable. That old saying that says, eat the frog, eat that frog first thing in the morning. Well, that metaphorical frog is the cold shower, you know? So I remember, you know, because at the time I was, you know, trying to talk to chicks, and, you know, it was completely out of my comfort zone, and I was just trying to like improve my social skills. I remember before jumping in the cold shower, I'd tell myself, okay, if you're gonna do this now, this is so uncomfortable. So if you see like someone that you like today or something, like a girl that's cute, just go up to her and tell her she's cute. It's so uncomfortable, but do it. So I used to tell myself that. I used to use the mechanism of the uncomfort of this, I gotta just do it kind of thing. Because in the cold shower, you just have to do it. You just have to jump in. And if you have the hot turned on, you have to turn off the hot, turn on. You just have to do it. It's one of those things, just do it. So I was using the same mechanism and telling my nervous system, okay, when you're in a situation where you just want to go tell somebody she's cute, or, you know, or if you have to have a difficult conversation with someone about like, oh, fuck, you haven't been doing shit in this project or whatever. Like I used to be in university at the time, right? Then just do it. So I used to use that mechanism. So honestly, cold showers have tremendously helped me be comfortable with being uncomfortable. And to be honest with you right now, I'm not so sure where my comfort zone is anymore. I'm not entirely sure where my comfort zone is. I'm not entirely sure, you know. As far as social situations, I don't think I have much of a comfort zone. Maybe my comfort zone is like, oh, you know, you're fucking walking across a cliff or some shit. Yeah, that's out of my comfort zone. But you know what? I might do it anyway. If there's like I have to walk and it's like I have to balance myself, I wouldn't be surprised if at some point in my life I started doing that kind of shit. As far as social, I don't really have a comfort zone when it comes to social interactions, and yeah, I don't. And even as far as like physical discomfort, I push myself in the gym. I push myself. It gets you comfortable with that feeling of uncomfort, you know, really. If you're taking a cold shower every day, and it just becomes a habit. How you do one thing is how you do everything. So that's number 2 benefit. Number 3 benefit, deeper breathing. Deeper breathing, my goodness, deeper breathing, man. Deeper breathing. Once cold showers become a regular part of your life, a regular habit that you do every day, deep breathing is like the ultimate way to connecting with source energy. This is why any meditation practice and yoga and anything that is trying to connect you to source energy, to spirit, is gonna tell you to breathe deep, motherfucker. Like Wim Hof says, breathe, motherfucker. It's gonna require you to breathe deeper. Now, going every day, well, now you're reconditioning your breathing patterns. Instead of breathing shallow from the chest, you're breathing deeper from your belly. More distribution of oxygen to the rest of your body, to the rest of your cells, means more well-being, means a higher state of consciousness, means an increased frequency, an increased vibration. Let's use some hippy-dippy terms on you guys. You know, I think this is the right audience for it. Increased frequency, increased vibe equals higher state of consciousness, equals more positive energy, equals love. Ultimately, right? It's all about love. You're trying to tune into this love. The source energy is love. So you're ultimately trying to tune into that thing. And by reconditioning your breathing patterns. Instead of breathe shallow to breathe deep, guess what's happening, bruh? Guess what's happening? Now you're suddenly feeling more positive, more than usual. You're full of energy, you're full of excitement, and this is why you get so fucking like psyched up after a cold shower. People come up to me sometimes in the gym because I'm really fucking crazy in the gym. And I'm all over the place and just dancing and, you know, and like doing crazy gymnastic shit. And they tell me, well, what the fuck, man? What is, you know, what's the secret? And I'm like, take a cold shower. Go take a cold shower and then see what happens. It's this oxygen. You're basically become saturated with oxygen and you're breathing deeper. And so you're breathing deeper, you're more relaxed also. You're more in an alpha state. When you're more in an alpha state, this is when you're in flow, right? I mean, cold showers definitely put me in state of flow, right? I know I'm in a state of flow as soon as I'm out of the cold shower, and probably for the next 4 or 5 hours. Then sometimes I take another cold shower midday. Sometimes I don't. It depends on my day, how is it going, but it has this tendency to put me in flow state. It's the oxygen, it's the alpha state, it's the higher increased vibration, increased state of consciousness, which results in you just like kind of being more relaxed, more calm, more here in the now, in the moment. This is the fourth thing that I want to talk about. What cold showers have really helped me with is to be here in the now, in the present moment. Because look, you can have an exam today, right? Today at 7 p.m. And you just got up and you're worried, you're scared shitless, that you're not prepared or something. Or you could be thinking about how, I don't know, somebody abused you in your past or something, and you're kind of like crying over that and you're in a state of sorrow and you're sad over it. You're either can be in the past or in the future, anxious future or gloomy past, and then you come to this great teacher called the cold shower, right? I look at it as a teacher, and that teacher is fucking ruthless, doesn't give a fuck about your past problems and gloominess. The cold shower doesn't give a fuck. No, it doesn't give a flying spaghetti fuck, mind you. That's a special kind of fuck that a cold shower still doesn't give about your exam today, that you're too scared to fail or something. Cold shower says, okay, I'm going to teach you a lesson here. Be present, motherfucker. Be present. And as soon as you turn on the cold and you're underneath this shower and you're breathing, you are totally in the present moment. You're not thinking about the past. You're not thinking about the future. That exam disappears momentarily. That breakup disappears momentarily. And now you're left with here, right now. And that is empowering, and that gives you euphoria, and that gives you, it's not uncommon for people to start to lose their shit in laughter after a cold shower, because first of all, your body's flooded with endorphins, you know, and you're so present and you're so here, and your body's flooded with oxygen also, you know, from a physiological point of view, but also, you know, spiritually speaking here, you're right here. You're right here. You feel yourself. You feel your body. Your body comes to life. It's like what cold shower is. It turns on all your light bulbs. Your circuit, your nervous system is electricity. And what the cold shower does, it turns on all your light bulbs. So you might have some light bulbs that are like faulty. They're not functioning. They're not conducting electricity, and now, pew! All your light bulbs are turned on. And that's what's amazing about cold showers. And so even the connections in your brains can be rewired and can be established more coherently by frequent exposure and making cold showers a daily part of your life, which ultimately makes you feel more connected with your spirit, with your higher self. Again, another hippy-dippy term on you guys. And yeah, just a higher, increased state of consciousness. Wim Hof, the Iceman, always talks about the, you know, one of the most powerful ways to feel your soul is taking a cold. And he has a simple saying, I think, is cold. Yes, the cold is a window to the soul. The cold is a window to the soul. So I look at cold showers as a spiritual experience, and in fact, I feel more of a mystical experience. And I in winters I do experience ego loss, meaning I'm so ingrained in this cold shower, trying to survive here, like trying to just breathe, that after 5 minutes, when I take off the shower off my head, I look around and I'm like, holy shit, like I'm here. You know, I'm like, because I kind of lose my ego momentarily. I have this for 5 minutes or so. I have an ego loss. I'm no longer Saeed. I'm no longer my thoughts. I'm no longer my past. I'm no longer my future. I am my breath. I'm just breathing here. And then, you know, after 5 minutes, I usually look at my body and I feel reborn. I feel like I call it baptism by ice. Right? I feel like I'm reborn, literally. After every cold shower, I feel like I'm rebirthed. This is a new world. This is a new me. Because I experienced that ego loss momentarily. I don't have that in summer, because the cold showers, summer cold showers are soft. But in winter, I definitely experience that. And the last benefit that I want to talk about is a high tolerance to the cold, which God knows I need that living in Canada. A higher tolerance to the cold. And people are always giving me looks because I'm always underdressed in winter relative to the rest of the people, right? Because, you know, it's people here, you tell them I take a cold shower, you're crazy. But if you do it over a long period, you will just adaptability, right? Your tolerance for the cold will increase. And so what I perceive as cold is probably extra cold to the average person. What I perceive as, like, when it's 0 degrees here, like, I'm practically wearing nothing. Like, I'm practically wearing nothing. And if it's like, even now, like, you'll see me like I have my pants, I'm wearing my pants, but like they're pulled up and everything. My experience, my tolerance for the cold after 3 years and 3 months of taking cold showers has definitely increased. Adaptability, man. You're exposing yourself to cold water every day. Yeah, your body's gonna adapt, right? So, I love cold showers. They are something to stay with me for life. Even when I move to somewhere warmer, which I plan on, I still gotta do my ice baths. So I'll make sure I have like a mechanism to do ice baths every day, because this is definitely an everyday thing. One more thing I forgot to mention: recovery, right? Recovery. I recover faster. I recover quicker from my workouts, from just like daily stress. You know, when I say daily stress, it's not like necessarily like anything is a stress. Even a cold shower is a stress on your nervous system. But I seem to recover faster and deal better with stress. And the reason why, you're exposing your nervous system to stressor, an external stressor. And it's such a big, stressful thing that if your nervous system can deal with this every day, it can deal with any type of stress. You know, because it is a stress. The cold comes into your nervous system, shocks your nervous system. Boom! Talk about a stressor, like, and your body has to deal with it so quick, so fast, so efficiently. It gets better at it. You become used to dealing with this insane stress that's coming at you every morning. Then even like daily stress will see, your nervous system will be able to take it in and handle it a lot better, right? So that's where I'm gonna finish off the video. If you haven't taken your cold shower for the day, what the fuck are you waiting for, bruh? Go take your cold shower. Go take your cold shower. And if you have never taken a cold shower, start off warm. I have other videos, check them out, about how you should take cold showers. All you have to do is type in cold shower Saeed. You'll see probably like at least 15 videos on mechanisms, how you take them, the benefits, etc. And we will be back with another cold shower video. You can be sure about that. So that's it. Maybe next video will be about my why I chose to take a cold shower and the whole story behind it. So you know what? We'll do that. Other than that, I love you guys. I love every single one of you. But don't forget to subscribe or you're gonna sleep with the fishes.